What's the most touching feedback I've received from a client? She brought her daughter to the clinic kasi she says that her daughter is may pinagdadaanan daw. So, she went there to have her daughter's nose done. She started to see one by one yung mga lumalabas na ginawa kong mga ilong. So, she finally decided na ipagawa yung ilong ng anak niya, nakasalang siya doon. And then after nung procedure, sabi niya sa akin, "Doc, thank you so much. God bless the work of your hands." Ako kasi kapag binabagit na yung Diyos, yung God, natatouch ako doon. So, masaya ako na naging masaya yung nanay para doon sa anak mo. And yung happiness na yun yung mga moments na feel ko na tama yung ginagawa ko. Sorry, I felt emotional kasi ako din ay isang nanay. So, para masabi mo yon sa isang tao, ibig sabihin, napakalaki ng impact ng nagawa. Sa aesthetics kasi hindi mo may expect na ganun yung impact ng nagagawa kasi nga, hindi naman ako gumagamot ng tao. I just want them to feel good about themselves. And yung nadala yung pangalan ng Diyos dun sa God bless the works of your hands. Napakalaking impact nun sa akin na mas ginanahan akong gawin yung bagay na ginagawa ko ngayon. Today's episode is very close to my heart because I'm sharing the story behind the brand I built, Kineza. I want people to know na hindi lahat ng aesthetic treatments ay mahal. Hindi lahat ng aesthetic treatments ay dahil maarte ka. Hindi lahat ng aesthetic treatments ay mukhang retokada ka. Hi, I'm Dr. Cristel Medel, founder of Kineza Aesthetic and Wellness Center. Hi, I'm Dr. Cristel Medel, founder of Kineza Aesthetic and Wellness Center, and your skin's newest best friend. This podcast is your safe space for real talk on skincare, self-care, and everything in between. Here, we keep it honest, light, and grounded kasi beauty isn't just about results. It's about how you feel while getting there. Today's episode is very close to my heart because I'm sharing the story behind the brand I built, Kineza. This clinic isn't just a business for me. It's a reflection of my values, my growth, and my mission to create a space where care and confidence can grow together. Let me bring you back to where it all started. Why did I decide to start my own clinic? Because as I've said during the previous episodes, me, myself, I frequently visit other clinics, the same as mine, but I just noticed that there is no doctor. There is no doctor in those aesthetic clinics. So I wanted to build a brand which is run and owned and supervised by a doctor. And that's me. Where did the name Kineza come from? So it all started when we were brainstorming kung ano yung magandang name ng clinic. And it just so happened na yung friend ko na before, she's a seller of mga skincare from Thailand. So, sabi niya, "Uy, Kineza." Kineza kasi parang Kineza. Ayun. So, yun yung start. Ako naman kasi wala akong masyadong idea sa mga ganyan. So, pumayag na lang ako kasi alam ko ano yung mga mag-click na mga name, kung ano yung mga latest na mga trends when it comes to skincare kasi nga, she's a seller of those beauty products from Bangkok. What kind of experience did I want to create for my clients? So I didn't want the clinic to feel intimidating or transactional. I wanted to feel like a place where people could relax, ask questions, and feel supported. Like they were talking to a trusted friend and not just a doctor. I want my clients to feel that they are safe and they are confident with each and every service that they would avail here at Kineza. What values did I build Kineza on? It's empathy, honesty, safety, and of course, empowerment. I want every client to walk out of the clinic not just looking better, but feeling more in control of their self-care journey. What were some of the biggest challenges I faced while building Kineza? So, as I've mentioned during our episode 2, it was the trust, gaining trust from people, especially that I put up the first branch of Kineza in Olongapo. So, hindi ako lokal ng Olongapo. So, dayo ako doon. Yung asawa ko yung taga Olongapo. So, it's hard to build that brand sa lugar na hindi ka naman kilala. And then, may second branch here in Angeles, hindi rin ako taga Pampanga. So, those are my bottlenecks during those times. And of course, what else? Nung medyo nakilala na, hindi naman kilalang kilala, pero nung time na medyo nag-ramp up na yung operations namin, ang naging problema or naging challenge naman namin nun is yung competition on how to stay ahead in the game of aesthetics. Kung paano mo sasabayan yung mga malalaking mga brands na mas maganda yung clinic, mas maganda yung mga marketing strategies. So, ayun. Isa yun sa mga naging challenges namin during the first 3 years ng Kineza. The trust issue, of course, paano ko na-overcome yung mga trust issues na sumulpot nung time na nagsisimula pa lang yung Kineza. Of course, you have to introduce yourself. You have to prove the people that you have undergone training, that you are a doctor, and you have to show them dun sa page mo na ikaw talaga ay doktor, na ikaw ay maalam dun sa mga ginagawa mo, at nag-specialize ka dun. And of course, sa bawat procedure naman, di mo maiiwasan may mga complications. Sabi nga ng mentor ko, if you don't have complications, then you don't have a practice. So it's how you manage the complications. Doon sila nagkaroon ng tiwala sa Kineza. Kasi hindi mo papabayaan yung pasyente na, may problema ganyan. So, dyan ka ganyan, 'di ba? So, kailangan mong i-handle. Yun din yung isa sa mga bagay na maganda kapag ang isang clinic ay handled ng isang doktor. Kasi kahit na anong complication yan, kayang i-handle basta doktor ang gagawa. At doktor ang nagmamanage sa'yo. Unlike for other clinics na hindi doktor, wala silang capacity to prescribe medications or to diagnose what's really happening. So that's what sets Kineza apart from other aesthetic clinics. So it's a doctor-owned, doctor-run, doctor-supervised clinic with affordable but quality services. What does wellness mean to me beyond just beauty? Wellness for me is when your inner state matches your outer glow. It's about confidence, clarity, and feeling good with or without a filter. Why do I believe aesthetics is more than just skin deep? Because I've seen it. I've seen clients go from shy and unsure to blooming and confident. It's never just about the face. It's the person behind it. If I could just sum up what I want Kineza to stand for, what would it be? Kineza is a space where you're not expected to be perfect. It's where you're allowed to start again, take your time, and be taken care of. No pressure, just progress, but with love. What's the most touching feedback I've received from a client? So actually, this just happened like last weekend. So she brought her daughter to the clinic kasi she says that her daughter is may pinagdadaanan daw. So she went there to have her daughter's nose done. So, nung una, medyo alangan siya na ipagawa yun. Siguro natatakot, ganyan. Pero she herself, she had a Botox for her face. So, while her daughter is waiting, her daughter had a facial. So, habang nagpa-facial si daughter, si mother nagpa-Botox. And then, nung natapos na si mother magpa-Botox, nakaupo siya na lang dun sa lobby. And then, she started to see one by one yung mga lumalabas na ginawa kong mga ilong. So, she felt enticed na ipagawa na din nga yung ilong nung anak niya. So, she finally decided na ipagawa yung ilong nung anak niya, nakasalang siya doon. And then, after nung procedure, sabi niya sa akin, "Doc, thank you so much. God bless the work of your hands." Ako kasi kapag binabagit na yung Diyos, yung God, natatouch ako doon. So, masaya ako na naging masaya yung nanay para dun sa anak niya. And yung happiness na yun yung mga moments na
na-feel ko na tama yung ginagawa ko. Kasi hindi man ako nakakagamot ng mga tao. Pero yung nanay na nasasabihan yung anak niya na gano'n, na masaya siya para sa anak niya. Natatouch ako doon kasi nanay din ako. Para masabi mo yun sa isang tao, ibig sabihin sobrang saya mo. Kahit na superficial lang yung pagkasaya. It means a big thing for me. Kasi ginawa ko yung best ko. And that mother felt so good for her daughter na may pinagdadaanan. So, alam ko yung saya na yun ng isang nanay para sa isang anak. Kasi ako, nanay din ako.
Sorry, I felt emotional kasi ako din ay isang nanay. So, para masabi mo yon sa isang tao, ibig sabihin, napakalaki ng impact ng nagawa. Sa aesthetics kasi hindi mo ma-expect na ganun yung impact ng nagagawa kasi nga, hindi naman ako gumagamot ng tao. I just want them to feel good about themselves. And yung nadala yung pangalan ng Diyos dun sa God bless the works of your hands. Napakalaking impact nun sa akin na mas ginanahan akong gawin yung bagay na ginagawa ko ngayon. What was one moment I almost gave up and what kept me going? Like almost all of aesthetic centers, it was the pandemic time. Kasi yun yung time na halos pinasara kami ng 6 na buwan. So walang clients, palabas na palabas yung pera. I almost gave up at that time. Actually, nag-close nga yung isa sa mga clinic. Pero I knew deep within me, alam ko na bubuksan ko siya ulit. Hahanap lang ako ng tiyempo. Pero the Olongapo branch, it never closed. Siguro nung times lang na talagang pinasara and nag-open lang kami by appointment. Yung Pampanga branch naman na clinic is nagsarado talaga siya. I think for 1 year. Pero eto siya ngayon. We came back stronger. And what kept me going? Siguro it's my dreams. It's working not just for myself and for my family. So that's what keeps me going in every dream that I have, in every battle that I have. I'm not working for one. I'm not working for myself. I'm working for everyone in my family. Before we end today's episode, I just want to say this. Behind every brand, every clinic, every glowing result is a mission. And mine has always been this: to care deeply, to serve sincerely, and to help people come home to themselves. Thanks for joining me today. If this episode helped you understand the heart behind Kineza, I'd love for you to follow, rate, and share this with someone who needs a reminder that self-care isn't selfish. We have a new episode every week on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and all major platforms. Again, I'm Doc Chris, and I'll always be here to remind you, self-care isn't selfish, it's survival.